Hi, thanks for rolling out your mat with me today. We'll probably do just like 45 minutes of movement. You can do this at any time. This is just kind of a practice. It's just good to open up your body, make some space, relax a little bit. You don't need blocks, you don't need any props. So let's get started. So go ahead and sit in a comfortable position for you. And sit up nice and tall and just take a moment to kind of settle into your body. Rest your bones on the floor. Just find some space in your spine. Move around through your head and your neck. Move those shoulders. And then rest your hands, palms either facing up in receiving position. We can always rest your palms on your knees if you need to ground and be a little bit more connected inside. I think I'm going to go for the receiving today. I could use some divine guidance, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and close your eyes. Take a big deep breath in through your nose. And just gently let that breath escape through your lips. And again, one more time, big breath in. And gently escape through the lips. And then zip those lips up. Let's find a nice, easy rhythm, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Fill with oxygen on the inhale. Soften and let go on the exhale. Two more rounds of breath. And as long as you can exhale forward, just begin to let that breath slowly release all the way out of your body, sending messages and signals to your nerves and your heart. We're not in fight or flight. Find a little bit of rest. And slowly begin to open your eyes. Bring your palms together to heart center. Inhale, bring those arms up to the ceiling, and as you exhale, take an easy twist to the right, touching the floor with your right hand and your left hand. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, twist it to the left. Inhale, center. Let's just keep going back and forth a couple of times. Keep going. Be gentle with your spine and all of the surrounding supporting muscles, especially if you're doing this in the morning. It might be a little tighter than normal. One more each side. Inhale, come back up to center. Palms together to your heart. Separate your hands, bring them to the floor. Let's go ahead and switch our legs. And if you're not sitting in a cross-legged seated position, that's fine. But if you are, go ahead and switch those legs. Keep your glutes really engaged into the earth. Take your right hand down to the floor and exhale. Left arm comes up to the ceiling. And hinge over to the right. Keeping that left glute pressed into the earth. Stretch your body. Inhale up to center. Exhale, left hand comes down. Right arm goes up and over to the left, actively engaging that right glute to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, right arm down. Reach. Inhale up. Last side. Exhale, left arm down. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up to center. Gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, palms together down to heart center. Good. Let's take it all the way onto all fours. Okay. Fingers spread wide. Wrists lined up under the elbows. Knees under those hips. Inhale, cow. Belly down, head lifts. Reach. Exhale, cat. Pull your belly up. Drop your head. Continue inhaling to cow. Exhaling cat. Inhale cow. I'm stuffy today. There's no exhaling happening through this nose. So I'm just going to take a gentle breath out through the mouth as I exhale. Keep going. We're still inhaling and exhaling cat and cow. Just a warm up. Last one. Exhale to your cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Take your left palm, turn it up to the ceiling, thread it through the right side of your body. Keep that right hand planted. Create a little window shape with that left arm. Equal out your weight in both knees. Stack those shoulders. Breathe here. Nice open right lung. Breathe into it. Allow your eyes to close. Inhale, begin to open your eyes, press down into the right hand and bring yourself back up to all fours. Shift everything back, line up your joints, take it to the other side. Right palm turns up to the ceiling, thread it through the left side of your body. Come down onto the shoulder, the side of the head. Even out the weight in your knees. Plant your left hand to the floor, make sure it creates this nice little window. Stack your shoulders and let yourself breathe. Inhale, open your eyes, press your left hand into the floor, come back to all fours. This time I want you to walk your hands out towards the front of your mat. Bring your chest down to the floor. Keep your glutes lifted high for puppy pose. Gaze out over your thumbs. Stretch through your chest, through your ribs, through your armpits. Big deep breath. Inhale, come up and continue to move your body forward, releasing your thighs and your hips to the floor, lifting up into a really high cobra. Move around through the head and the neck. And then inhale up to all fours. Back to puppy pose one more time. Arms way out, chest expands to the mat, gaze toward your thumbs. Reach out in front of you. Inhale, come up. Shift your weight forward into that cobra. And then let's exhale all the way back to our child's pose. Set your glutes back on your heels. Rest your belly on your thighs. You can always take those knees wide, big toes touching. And then exhale, forehead to the floor. Rest your elbows, your forearms, and your wrists. And breathe. Two more rounds of breath here. Good. Inhale up to all fours. And again, slide those wrists back under your elbows. Knees under your hips. Squeeze those knees together. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Hold here for just a moment in tabletop. Belly drawn in, gaze to the floor, head in line with your spine. Feel your hands connected to your mat. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Exhale, bring your glutes back towards your heels. Inhale, back to all fours. Exhale, glutes back towards your heels. Inhale to all fours. If you want a little extra, you can curl your toes under. Exhale, glutes back towards heels. Stretch those toes. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, glutes to heels, toes curled under. Stretch out those feet. Push into those big toes a little bit. Inhale, all fours. Last one. Exhale, press it back. Stretch through those toes. Inhale up to all fours. Keep your toes curled under. And as you exhale, send your hips up and back towards the ceiling. Step your feet out just a tiny bit so they're about 2 fist width apart. Turn your elbow pits forward a little bit, the crooks of your elbows. And let's go ahead into downward dog. Begin to pedal out your heels. See if you can allow your head to hang heavy. Inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, heels towards the mat. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, heels towards the mat. Inhale, high on your toes. And we're going to take our knees down and hover them just barely over that mat. Hold it here. Pull your core in strong and tight. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Oh, relief in those knees. Big breath in. Exhale, open mouth, side out. One more time. Big breath in, open mouth, side out. Inhale, bring your gaze up to your thumbs, and as you exhale, let's just step about halfway up our mat. Just about halfway. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Nice flat back. Don't be afraid to bend those knees. Notice how bent mine are. Really just focusing on warming things up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey. Exhale, forward fold, long spines. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey. So you can make a little more stretch in those knees. They feel a lot straighter than they look. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, put your hands to the mat. Nice straight arms underneath you. Exhale, right arm up to the ceiling and bend that left knee. Hold it here. Breathe deep. Exhale and release. Bring everything back to center. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, left arm comes up to the ceiling. Bend your right knee. Hold it here. Now we're just going to start to flow back and forth. Inhale as you release. A little counterintuitive. Exhale as you come into the pose. Inhale, release. Exhale into the pose. Go ahead and keep going back and forth at your own pace. Find a nice rhythm that works for you. Last one, end by opening up that left arm to the ceiling and release. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. Exhale, release your hands, walk back out to downward facing dog. Big deep breath in here, open mouth side out. Inhale, bring your gaze up to your hands, and exhale, hover your knees over the mat again. Hold that low belly in. Bring your gaze out in front of you. Hold it. Hold it. Exhale, up and back. One more time, come high on those toes, gaze out in front of you, exhale, knees hover. Can you get a little lower? I promise my knees aren't touching. See, free. Exhale, up and back. Then walk those big toes together so they touch, and exhale, right leg comes back behind you. Inhale, look up to your hands, and as you exhale, step that right foot forward up to the front of the mat. Lower your left knee to the floor, top of the foot to the mat. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Pull your low belly in. Close your eyes. Soften your shoulders. Embrace the wobble, the wiggle, the sway. Breathe into your body. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Shift your weight back for just a moment. Lift your toes up off the mat. Just a little bit of a stretch. Shift your hips back, your glutes back towards your back foot. Inhale, come forward. Plant your hands, curl your toes under. Exhale, three-legged dog. Back to downward facing dog. Big breath in, open mouth side out. Inhale, look up to the front of the mat. Pull your belly in high on your toes. Hover your knees. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Walk your big toes together. Inhale, left leg comes up and back behind you. Inhale, look up to your hands. Exhale, step your left foot forward to the front of the mat. Lower your right knee, top of the foot to the floor. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Pull your low belly in, close your eyes. Soften your shoulders, reminding myself as much as I'm reminding you. This side's a bit more wobbly than the other side. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Open your eyes. Shift your weight back. Lift those left toes. Just an easy stretch to the back of the leg. Inhale, come forward. Curl your right toes under. Plant your hands. Exhale, up and back. Three-legged dog on this side. Exhale, bring your feet back down to the floor. Spread your fingers wide. Turn the crooks of your elbow forward slightly. Big breath in. Exhale, open mouth side out. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, those knees hover. One more time, belly pulled in. Nice work. You got it. It's not fun, I know. One more breath. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Woo! Okay, on your next inhale, take that left leg up and back. Look up to the front of the mat. Exhale, step your left foot forward. But we're not gonna head into a lunge. We're gonna walk our hands to the right and come into a wide-legged forward fold. So straighten your arms under your shoulders, lift your chest, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, straighten those arms, reach your chest forward. Exhale, forward fold. And again, inhale up, let's continue. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift, hold it here. Exhale, right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale, right arm down. Exhale, left arm up. Inhale it down, back and forth. I know it feels counterintuitive again to exhale as you come up, but that helps draw that low belly in and gives you space for that twist. One more to each side. Exhale, release that left hand to the floor. We're going to begin to slowly walk our hands over towards our left foot. Really actively press your feet down into the mat, ground into the earth. You can grab a hold of your ankle if you'd like with your right hand. Just kind of depends on what kind of stretch you can get here today for you. Maybe even bind that left arm around your leg. Draw your forehead a bit closer to your shin. Inhale, begin to walk it back. And then we're going to head over to the right. I have a bit of a hamstring injury from quite a while ago, but it's still bugging me. So I'm not going to go that deep into it. I'm not going to go that far. Really trying to honor the difference in my sides. You know, I understand doing the same thing on both sides, evening out, but our sides are not created equal. They're just not. We don't use them the same. They don't do things the same. One's tighter, one's stronger, one hurts more. You know, you need to really make sure that you're not necessarily doing the same thing on the right and the left, but you're honoring where your body is at in this very moment. And how can you honor that? And for me, it's just not going that deep so I don't aggravate that hamstring pull. And then inhale, come back to center. We're going to turn those heels in a little bit. Begin to bend your knees. Big squat here. Hands to your hips. Inhale, stand it up. Ooh, hammies talking to me. Reach those arms up. Exhale, goddess. Inhale up. Exhale, goddess. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale, goddess. Let's see where our strength is. Hold it here. Press those knees open. Open chest, collarbone. Draw your shoulder blades together. Arms parallel to the floor. Fingers spread wide. Find your focus. Lose the death grip on the floor with your toes. Go a little lower. A little lower. Last one, lower. Inhale all the way up. Woo, yay. Exhale. Warrior 2 to the left. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the right. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the left. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the right. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale to the left. Bring your forearm down to your thigh. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Pull that low belly and you can stay right here. You can reach that left arm long to the inside of that left leg. Actively pressing the knee and the elbow together. Getting a little dance to happen between the two. Inhale, come up. Exhale, soften those shoulders. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the right. Forearm to the thigh. Left arm up to the ceiling. You can always take that arm down to the inside of your right leg. Try to stack your shoulders, head in line with your spine. Actively press your feet into the floor. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, hold it. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, like you're heading to warrior 2, but we're not. We're going to triangle. Reach those left fingertips forward, down to your shin or the top of your foot. Left arm up to the ceiling. Roll that right rib cage up. And maybe even bring your gaze up to your thumb. If that hurts your neck, just keep your gaze at the floor. Legs are strong and straight. Press those feet into the mat. Inhale, root to rise. Flip that left palm up to the ceiling. Reverse your triangle. Hold it here. Look up to the sky or to the ceiling. As you exhale, go a little bit deeper into this pose. And then inhale, warrior 2. Exhale. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, take it to the right. Stay in your triangle legs. Reach those right fingertips forward. Down to your shin or your foot. I'm going to stay higher because of that. A little bit of hammy action. So I'm keeping it a little higher. Honoring myself. Staying here. Taking a big deep breath. You can go as low as you want. Inhale, press those feet into the floor. Rise up. Flip that right palm. Reverse your triangle. Hold it here. Feel that body. Don't be afraid to shift and move your hips a little bit. I was noticing my left was really high and I'm putting a lot of weight back behind me. I'm trying to shift my weight forward a little bit. Remembering that yoga is called a practice. We're always practicing. Woo! Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Palms together to heart center. And walk or float your feet together. Good. Inhale, arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, palms come down to your sides. Turn your palms slightly forward, stand up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Let's bring that heart rate down just a tiny bit. Big breath in, long exhale. Good. Inhale, arms up. Palms together to heart center. Take it to chair pose. Just going to throw in one balancing pose. Keep yourself in chair. Plant your right foot. Lift your left foot up off of the floor. Keep your hips squared. Maybe bring that left foot out in front of you. Bend it back. Plant it down to the floor. Inhale, stand it up. Exhale, chair. Shift your weight into your left foot. Lift your right foot up off of the mat. Try to keep yourself low. Maybe bring that foot in front of you. Exhale it back. Plant it to the mat. Inhale, arms up, big reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Plant your hands, come down onto your knees, and all the way back onto your glutes. Let's take the bottoms of the feet together. Knees open wide, cobbler's pose. Bring your hands or your forearms, front of your forearms, I don't know. Bring them to your knees. Open those hands wide. Lift your chest. Broaden your collarbones. Turn the corners of your mouth up towards your eyes. Take a big breath in. Exhale all the way out. One more time, big breath in. Exhale all the way out. Palms together to heart center. And I would recommend or highly suggest that you take some time for Shavasana, or maybe a very short 5-minute guided meditation for yourself, just to really relax into the earth. Allow your body to cool down. Allow for all of that beautiful work we did to restructure and marinate into your body. But if you're not, and you choose to just get up and go after this, completely understand. But be kind to yourself. Move a little bit slower. Use loving thoughts. Thank you for watching this video today. I'm grateful for you. Namaste.